First of all, I want to say happy 4th of July. It is 12:51, and I am in the state of California. If this is your first time stopping by, I want to say thank you, and I hope this word blesses you. I hope it's for you, and it's going to be some very interesting storylines here with the word. Okay, I always give a word. There's always a word. So I want to talk about relationships, and I want to talk about this because I feel like it is very important, and I feel like women who are trying to be empowered and stand strong, and just trying to produce a better relationship, they need to know that there are other women, that are doing the same thing. So I also thought to do this video because, I'm 38 years old. I don't have no children, never been married. Thank the Lord. Okay. But the opportunities always present themselves, okay? Requested and otherwise. But I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So I have been in this season of growing with God, okay? And I have been learning how to have standards, how to have boundaries. But before I really understood that, I had to understand my identity in God. I had to understand that He loves me, how He protects me. I had to understand how His love is unconditional no matter what I do or say. I had to understand that. I also had to learn how to have respect for myself and lose the fear of losing people. Okay. So there was a lot, the process was very extensive on getting to where I'm at right now. Okay. So I met this guy when I was in the weak part of this process. I meet this guy. This was a couple months ago. Um, I known him. Well, we were in passing a couple times before he actually spoke to me, and I shared a word with him. Talked about God with him. He asked me for my number, and I told him straight, flat out, I'm not having sex with nobody. He said, he was like, no, 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 not for that. I want to talk to you. I want to talk, more about God. And I'm like, okay. I gave him my number. He hit me a couple hours later, and we were talking. Now, I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay? Um, as we were talking about God, I was prompted in my spirit by God to pray for revelation about this man, because something was like, I don't know, something was just off. Not like he was weird or anything, but it was just like the energy was not platonic. It just wasn't. So after I prayed and I said, Lord, reveal to me what this man wants, because I'm feeling something and I don't know why. And yeah, so the man texts me and he reveals what he really wants. He wanted sex, and we had the conversation again. I told you, I'm not having sex with you. I told you that. So pressure and more honest pressure and pressure and pressure and pressure and pressure. He pressured and pressured the fool out of me. Now I was already in a weak position, right? I was already just praying like, whoo, Lord, Lord, Lord. It was just always like, Lord, Lord, help me. I feel this. I want this. You don't want this. Help me. It was just always prayer. So I invited him over. Valentine's Day, 2025. Now, when I invited him over, it was just for him to come over. It wasn't even supposed to be nothing physical, right, at all. Yeah, I know, right? Um, he comes over. We watching movies. We chilling, talking. All of a sudden, he asks if he can lay down next to me. I said yes. One thing leads to another. Yeah. So fast forward to the next weekend. He comes over again. We didn't really do too much. We just chilled, hung out, whatever. So after that, he disappears for like 4 months. No text, no calls, no explanation. You grown. I'm not gonna ask you nothing. It doesn't even matter. The only thing that can take a man from a woman, a heterosexual man from a woman, is another woman. So I already knew. I'm about to ask that man, like, where'd you go? No, I know where you went. So he comes back 4 months later, wanting sex. Now, by this time, I done learned something. I done went through something. I got closer to the Lord. My standards and boundaries, they concrete now. I ain't in that weak place. I'm not in that weak place no more. So, he's asking me, hold on. He's asking me all these questions, like, basically trying to figure out why I won't have sex with him. He's he's asking me, if I liked it. He's like, just trying to figure out, like, why won't you have sex with me? And I'm like, I said, so you ghost me for 4 months, you come back, and you think we just supposed to hop in the bed like nothing happened? Then he goes on to try to, lie, explaining that he thought I ghosted him, blase, blase, the lies, okay? Um, so I would say in the span of 2 or 3 days, he might have asked me 3 times to have sex with him, and I just kept saying no. So then he says, "Can we at least be friends?" I'm like, "Sure." I told you that in the beginning. Like, we can be cool. We can be friends if you want to be. So I guess somewhere in the process of pretending to want to be my friend, the truth in him rises up, and he has an attitude. He is, not that he's been like aggressive. He hasn't been aggressive. It's just, you feel the energy, you feel the see when men come to you, ladies, for something, and they pretend to want um I'm not gonna say they pretend to want, they formulate a manipulative plan B in order to get what they originally wanted in plan A, but plan A didn't work. So here comes plan B. And when they see you not budging, you're not finna do anything. Now they upset. Now they are ignoring you, maybe leaving your messages on red. If you're calling them, they're not answering the phone. Pretty much acting like they don't know you. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this is like a it's an old school manipulative tactic to get you to emotionally attach yourself to the situation, to where you're like, to where it attacks your strength, your power. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to attack your strength and your power to weaken you, so that you could care more about what he feels rather than what you feel, believe in, and what you're standing on. You said no sex. You have standards and you have boundaries. You require a commitment. You have all these requirements for what it is that you want. He does not want to comply. Now, rather than going out and getting whatever he wants from whoever else that we're sure he can get it from, he would rather manipulate you for whatever reason. So that was just a funny thought. I'm sorry. So he's trying to attack your strength and your power to get you to care more about how he's feeling, rather than to protect yourself from what you don't want to feel. So in other words, he's trying to break you. Now, like I said, I don't know why you just won't go down the street, go, up the way. I know you got plenty of other female. Like, I don't, like, if you agree to be friends with me, I don't understand this whole plan of manipulation. I don't understand that, because it was your idea. It came out of his mouth. I'm gonna show y'all what he said. I'm gonna show it to you. I don't want y'all to think I'm lying to you, because I ain't. I'm gonna show you what he said. hmm I'm gonna show you, because I want y'all to. I want y'all to get. Look, listen. I want y'all. um. So. Um. Can y'all see? He says, "Not even friends no more." That's the first time. I just want to show y'all this is coming out of his mouth. Not even friends no more. Then, um, let me see. He says it again, like, like he really makes me feel like, if the friendship would be appreciated, but, and right here he says, where is it? Can y'all see that? I'm glad we still friends though. I mean, I know it's hard to see, but I'm just trying to show y'all, so y'all don't think I'm just sitting here, talking out my head. Like, the friendship he claims to have wanted, but that ain't really what he wanted. Friendship ain't what he wanted. Now, I have been told that they manipulate friendship into, okay, she wants to be friends. Okay, we gonna start at friends. We'll chill and all of that, and then, maybe with me spending time with her, it'll turn into that. But I heard a man say something one time. When he said, when a man is playing with you, when he just wants sex from you, he ain't really trying to spend time with you like that. He ain't really trying to be talking. He does not want to form an emotional attachment to you, because once that happens, it's it's possible that it could, grow into a relationship. So, but back to him being upset, I could feel the shift in the energy. Like, we both agreed on friends. We both agree. I told him, I'm like, look, because he's like, why can't we chill anymore? Why don't you want to? And I'm like, okay, first of all, it wasn't supposed to happen when it happened. That was not supposed to happen. Um, you want sex without a commitment. You can get that anywhere. Why are you trying to get it from me? That's what I didn't understand. Like, why you want it from me? I mean, how many times can you hear no before? I mean, y'all see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why you keep coming over here asking for something that you can get just by, because he is, very well endowed. He blessed, and that's what they're looking for. That's what I was looking for. So I told him it wouldn't be hard for you to get what you want. Now, I don't know why you want to come here and I keep telling you can't have it. No, but I'm for real. Like, for real, you can't have it. No. Because now my boundary is no commitment, no cookie. And this is what the Lord said to me. No commitment, no cookie. And I don't mean no girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm 38 years old. I'm not going to be your girlfriend. What is that? That's high school talk. I am not in the world of girlfriend and boyfriend, because another wise man told me, if you ain't married, you're single. Period. And he was gray in the face. Got a wife. Was giving me fatherly advice. He said, if you ain't married, you are single. And on top of that, for me to give you my cookies and you not give me a commitment, that's like giving you something very valuable for nothing. Could you imagine Cadillac showing off that new 2025 Lyric? Ooh, it's a nice car. Beautiful. 2025, it got all kind of electric. That thing could probably do everything but fly. But could you imagine them? They got a buyer that come in all the time. Hey, I was looking at that 2025 Lyric. It's nice. And then they tell you what it's going to take to get it. You don't want to pay for it, but you want to drive it. Then you come every day, every other day. Man, I really want this car, man. I really want this car, man. And you keep pressuring, showing up. And then could you imagine them? You know what? Here's the keys. You can have it. Could y'all imagine that? You can have it. They just strip the car of value. Spend all that time building it, making it reliable, giving it fashion, dependability. And then they just hand you the keys and you ain't gave nothing. That's pretty much what you do when you give a man your body that won't even commit to you. He won't even commit to you. He wants something for nothing. You know why that boy keep coming here? Well, not to my house, but like he keep pressuring me for my cookie, because it's valuable. It's very valuable. I'm not loose. I'm not in the streets. Men don't even know where I live. They ain't lined up. My phone ain't ringing. I don't go on dates. I ain't dating not a soul. So I'm kept. I'm in the house. God ain't released me. Okay? But he see that. He see it. Oh, she ain't got no kids. She got her stuff together. She sang. She calm, graceful, classy. He see all that. He sees something valuable that he don't want to pay for, but he want it. He don't want to commit. He don't want a relationship. Why would I give you something very valuable for nothing, for free? Why you want to be now? That's inviting him to come in, interrupt my life, interrupt my spirit, be an ache in my head, have me in here. He'll be in here on my light bill, eating my food, sitting on my couch, watching my TV, and I'll be sitting right next to him, halfway out my mind, watching him do it. Next thing you know, he be driving my car. That's how it happens. But I got standards and I got boundaries. And I can care less about his attitude. I don't care about him having an attitude. I don't care about him speaking to me or not speaking to me. I don't care about none of that. You know how many times I done dated, I done tolerated, I done gave time, attention, my body to the likes of you? You know how many times I have been with him plenty of times. With the likes of him, his type, I done been with them plenty of times. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And got nothing in return. Gave my body, my mind, my money. Gave it all. And got nothing. So now God has built me, put me back together, instilled even more grace, in me, renewed my mind, fed my spirit, healed my soul, my broken heart, showed me who I was in him, provides for me, works miracles for me, moves mountains for me, protects me. And I'm about to turn away from all of that to entertain you. I done already did that. I don't like when a man is out here saying things he don't mean. Because I don't care if you don't know you a man. I look at you, I see a man, and I'm going to treat you as such. And when you entertain me, we are in communication, I am going to hold you responsible and accountable. I'm going to show you who you are and who you not. You may not have my respect, but you still a man. And you said this, but you're doing this. He ain't getting that from nowhere else. He not. Ain't nobody making him face, his shortcomings. Oh, I said I was going to do this, but I didn't do it. I ain't keeping my word. As a man, you don't keep your word. You ain't nothing. You can't even keep your word. But I'm still going to tell you about yourself because I have to. I have to. Because you think you can come over here and play with me because you're playing with them. You can't play with me. I'm going to edify you. Every time you come over here running game, I'm going to run it right back to you. Until you understand you cannot play with me. You can apply all the pressure you want. God already applied pressure. It's a diamond that you are encountering now. So there's nothing else. There is nothing he can do with me other than what I require. I require a commitment. You ain't ready to get married, you can get on. No, I don't feel bad about it. You want something, I want something. It don't match, so we don't match. Period. It's a simple thing. It ain't no reason for nobody getting their feelings. None of that. Ladies, don't be out here letting men pull you out of who you are, take you away from what you want, so they can get what they want. Don't let that happen. No commitment, no cookie. And we're not settling for girlfriend. Because then it's like, what's the definition of girlfriend? You want me to be your girlfriend for the cookie, right? That ain't what I want. Girlfriend ain't nothing. You get that cookie, he get that cookie, he gone. All I had to do was tell her, okay, fine, be my girlfriend. So you gonna give your cookie up for a label? Nah, we going full circle. Mm-mm. This cookie costs commitment. And don't think, because there's ones out there that'll come in, show up, like, yeah, I'm ready to get married now. Oh, okay. That's why you need prayer. That's why you need prayer. Because a man to come in and marry you, he'll give you everything, you won't get that cookie and gone. That's why you need prayer. You need God behind you, protecting you, revealing to you who's for you and who ain't for you. And I know it's a lot. It took a lot for me to get here. It took a lot for me to be like, nah, like, this is what I want and I'm standing on it. It took me a lot to get there, to stop going back on my word because of the flesh. It took me so long to get there. But I'm not going through another broken heart. We're not doing that. No. I know how to pray. Something ain't right, I go to God about it. You know how many times I done took that boy to the Lord? Ladies, be afraid to lose nothing. Make nobody more important to you than yourself. Ain't nobody more important to you than yourself. I don't care how they feel. I don't care what they say. I don't care what manipulation they use. They try to make you feel bad. Get you some standards, boundaries, and be true to them. Hold them. Have some self-respect. Protect yourself. Protect your peace. You protect your peace by keeping yourself still. The decisions that you have made that bring empowerment to you, they bring peace to you, they make you happy. Hold firm to those decisions. Hold firm. Do not let a soul come in and turn you away from you protecting yourself because of how they feel. If they cannot add to your protection and help you protect yourself, they are not for you. They can either get with the program or bye. Let them go. Don't be scared for nobody to walk away. Let them go. If they left, they were supposed to leave. I'm not going to lower myself for nobody to walk all over me. Oh, no, that will never happen. You can walk out the same way you walked in. I won't hold you. I promise I won't. Mm-mm. I didn't ask that man at one time where he went, where he been, why he stopped calling. I didn't ask. For what? For what? Question him for what? Give him an opportunity to lie. He didn't volunteer that information. And like I said, the only thing that can take a heterosexual man from a woman is another woman. I'm not about to ask him where he went, what he was doing, why he left. It's obvious why you left. You can lie to me all you want to. I already know. I ain't asking you nothing. Mm-mm. You're not gonna come over here and play these boyish, childish games. It's not gonna happen. It's not. No commitment, no cookie. Pray. I still have urges. I still desire to have sex, but I pray. Lord help me. Lord, please forgive me for these thoughts, these visuals. Just pray. You still human. You're still walking around in the flesh. Just pray. Don't feel bad because you're still human. Don't feel bad that you want something that you're not permitted to have yet. Because guess what? God has not released me to him. And God ain't released him to me. He ain't my husband. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not going to feed you. You can't get no ride. I'm not. To help a man that is not your husband is to give him favor. And the Bible says a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So I ain't your wife. You need something, go to your mama. Or do it yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with your hands and feet. You sane, you can talk, you got a job. You don't need me. Don't pretend to. Get you some standards, some boundaries. And not just for men, for everybody. For everybody that come in contact with you, that want to be in your life. Because how they treat you, that's something for you to teach them. They can't talk to you right, let them go. They can't treat you right, let them go. They can't do what's required, let them go. Period. That's that's my life. That's how I live. If I ain't got the same peace and happiness that I got when you gone, I'm not letting you come up in here. And here I mean my life. Trying to be an ache in my head. Absolutely not. I don't tolerate it. I don't tolerate it. Because guess what? Shelter makes me comfortable. So that I have to pay for that. Driving makes me comfortable. To get from point A to point B, do what I got to do. I have to pay for that. Everything I need that makes me comfortable. It keeps me happy and sane. I have to pay for it. Why would I give anything to anybody for free? Why would I do that when I have to pay full price? I got to pay. I don't get it for free. Why would I give it to you for free? This self-respect I got, I had to pay for it. God allowed me a broken heart. He allowed me a season where I was hurting in my mind, in my soul. So I paid greatly for this level of self-respect, peace, determination, my standards, my boundaries. I hold firm to them. That's why I don't care what nobody thinks, because they protect me. They keep me. I'm good. When I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go get me something to eat, kick my feet up, and watch my television. I'm gonna have a good, peaceful day. Do what's right. Do what's best for yourself. Love yourself. Don't be afraid to do that. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. If you don't love yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do it. If you don't respect yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do it. You don't make them do what you do for yourself, they won't. They'll treat you like the dirt in the grass. No commitment, no cooking. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.